Hey Gemini, how's it going? How you doing today? Hope you're having a blessed Saturday or whatever day it is that you come across this reading. Timing is fluid. When you come across this reading, that's when you are meant to see it. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Please hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're aware of every time that I post. And we're gonna start off with some spirit animal oracle messages, get into some tarot, do a little hidden truth, and finish off with an oracle message. Alright, I already pre-shuffled the decks before I got on here to save some time, so let's go ahead and get into this. Gemini. Alright, angels, spirits, and guides, their concise messages for Gemini. What do we have? What do they think you? We have dragon, passion. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You are being asked to practice self-control and be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. So you could have Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart. A lot of fire placements. You have strong will and a fiery personality. But keep your passion down a little bit so it doesn't lead you into any trouble. Don't be too fiery. Practice self-control. Be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. Alright, what else for Gemini? Thank you. And then we have bear, strength. Usually strength is connected to a lion for, Leo in the tarot. However, they have a bear on this card, but again, you could have Leo in your chart. The bear symbolizes a strong force of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It may be time for you to stand for your beliefs of your truth. With strength and confidence, you are free to roam at will and follow your path. So we have passion and strength. What else for Gemini? Clear, concise messages. Thank you for these messages. Angel, spirits, and guides. Messages for Gemini. Can I get one more message, please? Angel, spirits, and guides. Messages. Thank you. B. Productivity. It is time to examine your productivity. Disorganization and indecisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. Take a moment to prioritize your goals and get a clear view of how to get where you want to go and what it will take to get there. So you're being asked to practice self-control. And, let's see. Time for you to stand for your beliefs of your truth with strength and confidence. You're free to roam at will and follow your path. Excuse me. Take a moment to prioritize your goals and get a clear view. Give me 1 second. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what comes out. Again, I already pre-shuffled all the decks. go ahead and see what we have in the tarot for Gemini. Thank you, spirits and guides. What else? Quick concise messages. Thank you. Well, we got two. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is equal give and take, equal reciprocity, or it could be you or your person giving the two. This could be about being breadcrumbed. You know, the scales aren't balanced in whatever the situation is. Could be feeling lack, breadcrumbed, maybe in a work environment. Maybe you feel you ain't getting paid enough for your job. Or this is about a relationship. Take it how it applies for you. And then we also have the Ten of Wands. But first, let me say that this is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay? And the Ten of Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. So this is about laying a burden down. Something that you've been dealing with that's gotten too heavy that you're ready to unload. Could be if this is about a relationship and maybe your person you felt breadcrumbed by, and or if they were given the two, so you decided to lay the burden down. Maybe it became a heavy load for you. What else for Gemini? And just spirits and guides. Messages for Gemini. Thank you for these messages. And just spirits and guides. What else do we need to know at this time? Thank you. More fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. This is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is about victory after the battle. After you laying down this burden, whatever it is for you, and it made you feel victorious. Or this can also be somebody that just wants to be seen. Could have been about, if it was about a job, maybe you felt that you wasn't getting equal pay in, and it was too much work for you, and maybe not equal pay, and you decided to put it into it, lay that burden down, and that gave you a sense of victory, you know, knowing that you don't have to deal with that anymore. Maybe time for you to stand for your beliefs or your truth with strength and confidence. You're free to roam at will and follow your path. So maybe this is you taking a stand for your beliefs with strength and confidence, ready to lay down that heavy load and moving freely, you know, down your path towards victory. Because here, with productivity, it says disorganization and indecisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. Maybe you felt that, you know, whatever, if this is about a job, you were feeling like you were missing opportunities, like, you know, I can give more productively at another job where I'm feeling more valued at, so I'm just gonna lay down that burden and have victory somewhere else down another path. Again, take it how it resonates for you. What else for Gemini? For concise messages. And thank you for these messages, spirits and guides. Yes, thank you. We have the Six of Swords. So this is you getting in the boat and moving forward in another direction. The Swords, Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, this is you moving in another direction. Towards somewhere maybe you feel more valued. Getting rid of a heavy burden. Again, whether it's for a job or relationship. Take what resonates and leave what does not. What else for Gemini? Angel, spirits, and guides for me. For Gemini needs to know at this time. The Five of Cups. So, this is somebody emotional, sad, crying over the 3 cups spilled when there's 2 cups standing upright right behind them. All he needs to do is pick his head up and turn around. See, there's still 2 cups of love standing right there. If this is about a relationship, then could be you or your person had other options. Maybe couldn't make your mind up about an option, because these 2 cups, whether this is you or your person, 1 cup is for you and the other cup is for them, right? So either maybe you or your person was offering a cup of love, but maybe they weren't wanting to be in a committed relationship because they had other options. Either you or your person, take it how it resonates. And let's say if this is about a relationship, and let's say your person was given to 2, and you felt you wasn't being treated fairly, right? Because that's what the scales are about. The scales not being balanced. So you turn your back on it, lay that burden down. You wanted something more victorious. So you got in the boat and went in another direction. And now this person is sad about it. But they're sad because they didn't recognize your value, this cup of love that you were trying to offer. They were more sad over these 3 cups. Or maybe they're sad because they had other cups of love outside of you and didn't choose you. So you walked away. And maybe now they're in remorse because they didn't choose you. They chose the other 3 cups. So again, whatever your situation is, however it is for you. Alright, what else for Gemini? For concise messages for Gemini. Guys. Thank you. Well, and then we have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups. Cups is water. Water is about emotions, feelings. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is somebody that you've known from the past or a past life relationship. Could be a strong soul connection. Could be that this person here, again, was given to more than one. So you walked away from it. And they're realizing that they're nostalgic about you, reminiscing, thinking about the past, realizing the connection that you had. But they didn't take it because they had other cups. You had the strength to follow your path, the strength and confidence. You are free to roam at will and follow your path. So this is you following your path, going in another direction. What else for Gemini? Thank you. All right, we got the King of Pentacles. More earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The King of Pentacles is usually looked at as the husband of the tarot, man or woman. Tarot has no gender, however, but usually the King and Queen of Pentacles is known as like the married couple in tarot. So this is somebody that is stable, husband or wife material. Maybe after you lay this burden down and move forward down another path, your path, now this person is sad because they realize you had a strong connection and they knew that they were supposed to be this for you, but didn't because they had other options, or after you put the burden down and went another direction, maybe you met a new person, somebody maybe from a past life. Once you put the burden down and released what wasn't working for you and was open to receive from God, the divine universe, and move in another direction down your path, He brought in a soulmate for you. Somebody more stable, more committed, that's not trying to have 3 other cups besides yours. Alright, let's see what else for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. What else do we have? Thank you for these messages, Spirit. Thank you. Hold on a second. Yeah, the 5 of Wands. Again, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is about conflict. Could be conflict within yourself. If it's within a job or, work environment you're not happy in, that you lay the burden down and went in another direction so you can become more stable and grounded. Or this is conflict in a relationship. Or this could be just other people in your business. However it is for you. Okay. Next question, guys. What else for Gemini? What do we need to know? Let me get one more out of this deck, please. Thank you for the messages. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. More earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Mainly known as a Virgo card. But this is a man or woman that is stable and confident within herself. Usually looked at as someone who has just got it going on, that can meet her own, well, his or her own needs. Don't need nobody else to take care of them. Stable, confident, secure. Might have your own business. But this is the single person in the tarot, but stable, grounded, secure. Hopefully, this King of Pentacles that you feel a soul connection with isn't already married and are in another commitment maybe they weren't telling you about. So there's conflict about that. Or there's conflict about this King of Pentacles going towards this Nine of Pentacles. This is pre-Empress energy, because she's only missing that one other pentacle to make it 10, to have the 10 of Pentacles. But the 10 of Pentacles is family, stability. This is stable on their own. So this Nine of Pentacles with this one pentacle makes 10, right? But it looks like there's some conflict in between the two. So I'm going to do some clarifying. See what else we get. Alright, Angels, Spirits, and Guides, what else do we have for Gemini? What do they need to know at this time? Thank you for these messages, Spirit. Alright, what else for Gemini? Whoop. We have Autumn. The past is over, starting over, soul growth, clearing new intentions. So hopefully whatever this conflict is about is over. You started over. Maybe if you were married, let's say you were married and maybe you felt your husband or wife was giving it to you and you put the burden down and got out of that situation because you wanted more victory, You moved in another direction. And now they're crying over the cup spilt. But there is conflict about the whole situation, and you just decided to be single and stable on your own, following your own path, having the strength and confidence to do so. Because the past is over, you're starting over, so soul growth, clearing new intentions. What else for Gemini? What else do we have for Gemini? Messages. Thank you. Well, first we have Ace of Air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is like the Ace of Swords in the regular tarot. It says mental clarity, communication, breakthrough, decisive action, infinity, sudden truth, and plans. So again, we have the past is over, starting over, soul growth. Infinity, that's a shift, a change. Truth, sudden truth, decisive action. This is you making decisive action to go in another direction from something that you wasn't feeling equal give and take equal reciprocity, balance. And now you're stable on your own path. Then we have Mars, passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality, action. This is like the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, you know, they're known as the fire pony, in and out energy. Usually they come in as fast as and then they go out. They go out just as fast as they come in, rather. But this could have been your person being like the Knight of Wands, coming in all passionate, but maybe in more than one place, because again, we got this person giving it too, and you feeling breadcrumbs, so you went another direction. Alright, what else for Gemini, angel spirits and guides? What else do we have? Thank you. We have distant, retreat, timeout, blocked, emotional or physical distance. So, that person way in the background, you done walked away from them. Again, went in another direction. Somewhere where you were going to feel more victorious at. Because you know you're stable all on your own. So you let that go. Just ready to release what wasn't working for you and open to receive. Alright. So, yeah, this is walking away from what's not serving you. Because again, we got to release anything that's toxic. Anything that, you know, you're trying to put the work into, but it's just not working out, and it's just not for you. You have to accept what will be, right? And you have to be open to receive what's good for you, because if you release what isn't, something will come in to take place of that, fill that spot, because that's you releasing what's not good for you and having faith in God, the divine spirit, whatever you want to call him, to bring in what's good for you, because God wants what's good for each and every one of us if we just let him have his will with our life. You know, you gotta surrender and release and let go, and let God's will be done, so you can come out victorious, because that's what he wants for you. Alright, what else do we have for Gemini? We have remember, light work, transcend, getting past conflict, spiritual awakening, inner shifts. So inner shift and infinity, right? It's all about a change. Taking decisive action. But this person's got their hand open to receive what is good for them, what is good for you. Transcending, spiritual awakening. Alright, what else for Gemini? What else do we need to see at this time? Thank you for these messages here. Thank you. We have union, soulmate energy, lover's card, decisions, a proposal, integration of yin and yang energies. So this is that soul connection, right? Soulmate energy. Because you released and let go wasn't working for you, and worked on yourself, followed your path with strength and confidence. And It's funny, we have this Mars card with the passion, attraction, and all that. And this Dragon card said, it's a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It's also a symbol of passion and fire. So there's a lot of fire here, especially with the ones. So again, you have Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart. Maybe a Gemini sun and a, let's say, a Leo, Leo rising or something. But you're being asked to practice self-control and be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. Maybe that was their person. Your person. That with this Knight of Wands energy led them into trouble. Led them, because of that energy, that passion, lustful energy that they were having other cups, instead of recognizing the two behind them. But it looks like so far that you released it, let it go, was open to receive, and then, then you met your soulmate, or will. Because we also have this timing card that says autumn, so maybe in next autumn, or you met them this past, and that's when you released and was ready to move in another direction and start over. Let's see what else. What else for Gemini? Thank you for the messages, Spirit. What else they need to know at this time? Thank you. What else for Gemini? I'm just right there, guys. Thank you. What else? Thank you. Alright. 1 second. Alright. So we have illusions, confusion, not seeing clearly, escapism, addictions, fantasy, codependency. This could have been an energy you used to be in before you laid the burden down and worked on yourself, before the, that energy shift came in. Before you started to have your breakthrough, your mental clarity, and decided to move in another direction. Or this is your person's energy. They could have been codependent, had addictions, which led them to be in this lustful energy. Okay, and then we had dreams, telepathy, 5D communication, astral travel, spirit guides, signs. So you could be getting download in your dreams, 5D communication. Listen to your spirit guides, or having signs, maybe like seeing angel numbers on the clock. So if you're seeing signs and synchronicities, numbers on the clock, look up the meaning. Maybe there's a message there for you. I know every time I see angel numbers on the clock, and I like to journal them down and write the meaning down in the order that I see the numbers. So might be a message there for you. But yeah, you're just listening to your spirit guides. It's leading you down your path. Standing in your truth, your beliefs, with strength and confidence. Because this Nine of Pentacles, she or he, is, like I said, stable and grounded, knows their worth, their value. Then we have higher self, activation, higher self, integration, awakening, timeline shift. So you could jump timelines once you released, you figured out you needed to release what wasn't good for you and connected with your spirit guides, maybe after you got your downloads and started realizing your worth, your value, and was open to receive what's good for you. It activated your higher self, awakening in you. Because then we also have manifest. This is like the Ace of Pentacles. So it's called the Ace of Earth on here. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Stable romance, new financial start, prosperity, rewards, long-term security. So this is what you manifested after you released and you was open to receive to God, the universe, the divine, again, whatever you call him. Right? And that brought in the soulmate energy, right? That you manifested. Because you listened to your higher self, your intuition, your discernment, your spiritual awakening. Okay, let's see what else for Gemini. Personalized messages. Thank you. North Node, destiny, fate, evolution, finding life path, karmic challenges, and rewards. So, whatever the situation was for you was karmic challenges. You learned your lessons. You had, your spiritual awakening. You got the downloads. Listened to your spirit guides. You followed the signs and synchronicities, the messages as your spirit guides, God, the divine universe, again, whatever you call them. You followed the signs and synchronicities and, the messages you got and found your life path. You evolved, right? So you're following your North Node. So whatever your North Node is on your chart, you might want to check your chart. If you don't know your birth chart, you can go to Cafe Astrology and Google it. It's free. Put in your birth date and where you were born at. And it really is extremely helpful if you know the time that you were born. So it's more accurate. And your birth chart will come up and look and see what your North Node is. And whatever your North Node is in, start listening to those readings too, that sign. Alright? But I feel like when you're following your North Node, that tells you that you're on your right path. Because that's the direction you're supposed to be going in. You are free to roam at will and follow your path. Time for you to stand for your beliefs or truth with strength and confidence. So this is following your path, your North Node. So this looks good. You learned your lessons, you learned your value, your worth, released what wasn't working for you and was open to receive. Followed the signs and synchronicities, the downloads, listening to your higher self. And if you did release any, like, let's say a toxic relationship, then the divine brought in your soulmate, because you manifested it by releasing and was open to receive. But don't forget, everything happens in God's divine timing. So you can't rush anything. You have to be patient, because what's meant for you is meant for you, and it'll come when it's supposed to. And it'll come when it's supposed to, because that's when it's going to work out. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you got tired of having missed opportunities. It was time for you to take control of your life and lay down any burdens, anything, like I said, that wasn't working for you. Take a moment to prioritize your goals and get a clear view of how to get where you want to go and what it will take to get there. So it looks like you got there, and you're following your North Node, your destiny. Again, if you don't know what that is, look up your chart, and it'll tell you what placement you have in your North Node, what zodiac sign. Maybe start listening to those readings if you don't do that already. Alright? So it looks good, and you got away from what wasn't working for you and went towards what was going to be victorious for you. And you manifested good things. Headed down your path for your purpose, towards your destiny. So that's great. Alright, I'm going to pull some hidden truth and see what comes out of that. Alright, angel spirits and guides, what else we have for Gemini? What messages do they need to know at this time? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, we have, you came closer than anyone. So, I guess out of all these options, you came closer than anyone. But you have to be okay with that, because you have to understand that people have free will. Even if we think we want them and that, and if they don't choose you, again, just accept that what's for you is for you, and nobody or nothing can take that away from you. So you got to understand that people have free will just like you do. But we can choose and use our free will, or we can let God have His will for our lives. Because a lot of times when we choose for ourselves, then things don't work out. Like this person chose them other cups when they could have had a cup of love that was stable and grounded, but instead they were in a lustful passion energy, and now after you walked away, they're sad about it. But that's something that they had to live with. That was their free will to choose. So this says, I wonder if you are happy without me. Well, looks like you are to me, because now you have a divine soul connection, and you awaken your higher self, and now you're on your right path, and you're stable, right? And this says, I left when I saw you with someone else. So this is you leaving when you saw them with somebody else, maybe. Again, take it how it resonates for you. Let's see what else. What else for Gemini? messages from the spirits and guides. What else for Gemini? Thank you for these messages. Thank you. Anything else for Gemini? Gemini. Alright. What else? Any more? Alright. We have, I know I was a distraction from your pain. I don't know what that's about for you. Take it as it applies, but maybe your person was, excuse me, like masking their pain. Could have been like through drinking and partying. Maybe there was something within themselves that needed to fix, but some people want to fix their hurts by drinking and partying, or not that anything is wrong with having fun or having a few drinks, but do it in moderation. Some people do that kind of stuff to mask their inner wounds that they have, to make them feel better at the moment. Maybe being in lustful energy and feeling sad and angry. So then this says, I know I wasn't just, oh, I read that one already, my bad. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So maybe you could have talked to your person about, hey, I had to let this go and go down my path from my awakening for myself. I had to listen to my intuition and release you so I can go down my own path. So I don't know if you talked to them about that and that helped them maybe do better for themselves. Again, take it how it applies for you. What else for Gemini? This person, guys, any more messages? Anything else for Gemini? Just some messages. Thank you. All right. Let's see. This one I didn't read. It came out a minute ago. I wonder if you are happy without me. Or maybe I did read it because I said it looks like it. Yeah. So. Oh, this is the one I didn't read. Finding out the truth crushed me. So this is you finding out that there were other cups involved because you was feeling breadcrumb because it was given to you. But again, you had your awakening, you let go, and now you're doing much better for yourself. You were stable. You released what wasn't good for you. That brought in your soulmate. You listened to the downloads and signs and synchronicities that you were getting and got on your path. Started going in the right direction for you. Let's get a oracle message. This is from Love Your Inner Goddess. I'm going to pull a card and I'll read from the book. Alright, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Message for Gemini. This is for Gemini, please, and thank you. What do we have for Gemini? We have, thank you. Alright, we have priority of purpose. Okay, number 30. Get my glasses on.